Hello everyone, welcome to Metaverse Insider. This video is not about the big companies that are racing to build the foundation of the Metaverse. It's all about you as an individual. Understanding the Metaverse is crucial to your future career. The Internet was considered officially born on January 1st, 1983. Prior to this, the various computer networks did not have a standard way to communicate with each other. Way back in 1991, the first website was launched with some pages and texts on it. A couple of years later, a video went live on another website. Fast forward to a couple of years, YouTubers surfaced with a wider reach and video streams that disrupted the news industry. Eventually, videos become so popular when searching for information. Throughout the history, technology created new economy that disrupted some industries. New technologies transform life, business, and the global economy. Another disruptive technology is happening right now. It is called the Metaverse, and it will change and impact how everything works. How can you benefit and seize the opportunity with the Metaverse? Knowing what is happening and how you can profit from it will help you boost your career in the future. The best way to understand the Metaverse is to look at something of a smaller scale. Some artists already made virtual concert inside the game and became so successful. It created an immersive experience with a completely new level of interaction. For instance, Travis Scott had more than 45 million viewers on his concert done in the Metaverse. This type of experience does well in connecting something from the real world with something from the virtual world. Something very interesting is happening right now across all industries at the same time. Meta, Microsoft, Apple, and other giant tech companies are racing to the Metaverse. So what exactly is the Metaverse? The Metaverse is defined as the iteration of Internet and an alternative digital reality where people work, play, socialize, doing business, and entertain themselves. The Metaverse brings people into a virtual space and having immersive experiences with living 3D representations of themselves through their avatars. People can teleport themselves inside the Metaverse and go anywhere they want to go place. Whether at home or other place or in the office, interaction will occur between family members, co-workers, or friends in a virtual land or space. Well, if you recall the reaction of people during the first introduction of the internet in the 90s, it might be the same interaction of people if you try to explain the Metaverse right now. In the 90s, there was no concept of social media, sharing platforms, apps, trading platforms, website developers, and the list goes on. Technically, the Metaverse is whatever we put or build on it. Nobody owns the Metaverse. The Metaverse converges with the Web 3.0, virtual and augmented reality, and blockchain technology. The Metaverse is the combination of these three elements that make it possible. We need to look at the three parts individually. Let's start with the Web 3.0, which is the next level or version of the Internet. Yes, there are some versions of the Internet. Web 1.0 look like the website with some pages and a bunch of text and hyperlinks to more pages with more texts. There is no interaction, no user-generated contents, and nothing but text on the screen. Web 2.0 is what we are on right now, and it is widely community mechanisms and simple user interface. Most of it is a user-generated content, highly interactive, and you can do a lot of things on it. There is no content ownership at this stage except having your domain. Yes, the domain or your digital real estate is your only ownership in the Web 2.0. Everything else is owned by the corporations and business entities. Web 3.0 opens up the ownership in the online world. The most important thing you can do on the Web 3.0 is own parts of the internet. Everything that you create, make, buy, or sell in the internet is yours, and you have the full right and tamper-proof ownership. This happens because of the blockchain technology. Concrete example is a non-fungible token or NFT, which is the foundation blocks of value in the metaverse. Understanding the NFT now is quite a challenge because it is in the digital form appears on your screen, but you may wonder why some people are already buying expensive NFTs. How does the NFT become valuable? To have a simple comparison how NFT works, let's talk about the story of money. Why would someone trade goods for a piece of paper? Well, it's because over the years, we agreed that $1 is worth $1, and we trust that it always does. Money is a social contract that created the fiat money that is used throughout the world. Everybody agreed to use money as a form of exchange or trade. Now, the value of NFT is how much those who embrace it decide that it is worth. It provides ownership because it can be tracked in the blockchain. It cannot be copied. That's why it is called non-fungible token. What might you fail to see is what NFT can become in the future. It is the same way websites transform over time. Some see the NFT as not important, but observe some people posting their original creations, for instance on the Instagram, in exchange for a digital heart. You have this way of truly owning something and using it in the context of Web 3.0. What would be a great way to interact with this virtual reality? At this time, this seems to be the only thing that people know and talk about. Even though it is only part of the metaverse until, of course, the hologram becomes a thing, virtual reality is the coolest thing we experience and we have right now. It is the natural technological progression. Once the metaverse and blockchain become mainstream, the internet is owned by individuals, and this is what confuses people. Nobody owns the metaverse. Everybody can own the part of the metaverse and contribute to its existence. This is how individual ownership is happening. Everything in the metaverse works in this formula. That's what the metaverse is, the rise of individual ownership. Now, how can you earn from the metaverse? You need to know the metaverse and become native to this new land in order for you to see the new opportunities that are inside of the metaverse. You have to understand how the metaverse is created. You do that by engaging with the metaverse and being educated about it. If you don't know how the metaverse works, you will miss the huge opportunity that it will bring us in the coming years. You will be left behind when it becomes mainstreams. The metaverse is just on its infancy, and that is a good news. We are just on the early days and people are just starting to know the metaverse. There are a lot of rooms for growth and become part of the metaverse ecosystem. Be a metaverse insider. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. I do hope you learned from this video. See you in the metaverse.